I've got some explaining to do, don't I? Well, firstly, I'm officially an overstayer. If you want to hear more about that, stay tuned till the end of the video. Crap. Anyway, I'm sure this looks a bit different to the last house, if you can tell. I moved house. Then it just so happened that I basically stumbled across this house, and the person that was living here was leaving, and so I was like, is your house going to be available? And so I got in there real quick, and there were like other people after me that were wanting to get into this house, so I was really lucky with that. With the house came a cat, so the person who moved out of here was heading back overseas, and so I took on the cat. Her name is Fishy, not named by me, which was just like really synchronistic because Tale means ocean in Thai. Tale met Fishy and instantly they were fine, and now they're like best buddies. They cuddle and play, and it's like the best thing ever. So it's really lovely. And so the two of them are just like two little peas in a pod. It's really, really cute. Taking off from where you last saw me, I was doing tattoos, and it was winter, and then winter really kicked in, and it was the longest, coldest winter I've had here. I couldn't believe it. So most of the time I was just rugged up, really cold, and working online. Now it's sweltering hot, like so super hot. With the tattoos, that was kind of like a little short run that I did over the Christmas break when I didn't have any online work. So after that, I haven't done any more tattoos, but I do have a design lined up to give a friend. And so that will happen hopefully in the next week or two. And I think how it's working out is that whenever that flower that blooms once or twice a year is going to be the time that is my tattoo time. So that's cool. The reason why I wasn't kind of filming and uploading over the past few months was I get really self-conscious, and my self-talk when I see myself on camera and in the videos is pretty nasty towards myself. Previously, when I first started this channel, I kept going with the videos as a way to push back against that, like trying to give myself self-love, but I wasn't really self-loving. I was just ignoring those voices and just being like, F you, I'm gonna upload anyway. And so there's a bit of that every time I do a video and I see the footage. I'm just like, yeah, I get a bit nasty to myself, and so then that makes me not want to film. Yeah, so my visa. I'm half Thai, for those of you that already know that and are thinking like, wait, why do you even need a visa? I'm still working on the paperwork with my mum to get my Thai stuff sorted, my ID and stuff like that. So the process itself for that isn't actually too bad. It's just that I need some of my mum's documentations remade, like her IDs have expired, and so I need the New Zealand ID first renewed so that I can get her to apply for a renewed Thai ID, blah, 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 blah. I'm not there to facilitate that process, so I'm relying on my sister and my mum. My sister's like really, really busy, and I don't want to be like nagging with it because my mum's not the type of person that you can like push to do something. So I'm just kind of trusting that that will happen when it happens. In the meantime, I'm foreigner, and I was on the education visa when I first got here before COVID, and then last year I was doing COVID extensions because I wasn't able to fly back to New Zealand because they had quarantine hotels, but you had to book. There was only one website you could book, and there were like 20,000 New Zealanders in a queue every so often whenever they release rooms. There, I just wasn't able to go back to New Zealand, so I was able to get extensions based on that. And now they've ended that, so now I have reapplied for a second year education visa, which I'm super happy about because I want to learn Thai. That's why I came to Thailand in the first place. And so once I'm back enrolled in school, then I'll be able to attend classes again, and my Thai language will get better. It will improve. So what happened with the overstaying thing is that everything was okay. I had already organised with the school, and then I had an appointment with immigration for the day before my visa expires, and I got there, and then the school said that the paperwork wasn't ready because the 2 days prior Thailand updated the regulations, and that meant that there weren't enough signatures on my paperwork for immigration to be able to process it. The thing is that when Thailand updates their requirements, and this kind of thing happens a lot, is that there's no communication that is put out on their website or anywhere, and basically the schools kind of find out this by someone going to get the visa, and then coming back saying, no, you need this other stuff now as of this date, this is what you need. So that's how they find out. So I am technically an overstayer. They said that I will have a fee of, I think it's like 500 baht a day, which they said they're gonna take care of, so hopefully that comes through because it's been a week now. So yeah, and I'm still waiting for them to let me know that paperwork's ready and for me to go back into the immigration office, and hopefully I'll have a visa. So yeah, I'm just trusting that that process is going to work out okay, and if it doesn't, then I guess I will come up with the plan B. That's what happens there. So that's a bit of an update for you. Sorry that's been so long, and thank you for sticking with me. And I've had quite a few messages from people saying like, when are you coming back? And I'm like, I'm gonna post, but it's just it's been a bit difficult too, but yeah, here I am.